Well, for me, 3 tubs, that's a big day. For tubs that have been sitting around my house for a couple of years now, and longer than that at my brother's home, let's jump into it. This is a clear tub. I could see that there are a lot of train parts. That's why I'm including this tub with the last. I don't see as many boxes, but I do see some cars, so I will show those. And here we go. It says New Haven, NH 40397. Just a little office. I don't see a model number on it. Allstate motor oil. There's a locomotive. Corinth and Kuntz 901. Or Counts. Santa Fe. There's a rail car. Or coal car, I guess. I'm sure all of these cars have individual names, and there are collectors out there that would yell at me. Illinois Central, 9634. NYC 6162. Have no idea what gauge these are, what shape these are in. It's a locomotive, 1776. Well, another locomotive that came apart on me. 6096 is beneath the window. MONON, the Hoosier line. It's falling apart a little bit. So apparently some of these need work. Engine, or a motor that runs the, well, this feels like a locomotive, but it doesn't have the top. Lionel 6825. AT and SF. Bachman. I don't see a number on it. Lehigh Valley, LV 25,000. WFLX 6194. It's like a logging car. This must be the top to the train that was loose there. Columbus and Greenville, 614. Santa Fe 5012. While this is a deep box, it looks like the bottom half is mainly track. So obviously I won't be going through that. That has little value to collectors. Morton Salt AC FX 62004. Oh, the bottom just came out. Western Maryland 70018. Just a few pieces more. Lionel Lines 6057. It's a trolley. Well, a couple of interesting pieces. It looks like a water tank, but it has wires and things wrapped around it. So I'm not going to attempt to pull it out because it's catching on something and I don't want to tear a wire from the car or from the water tower. AT&SF 1958 car. M&B 900. Southern X3064. A couple of motors in here. Motors, converters, multi-volt toy transfer. Trans power is what it says. A power pack. Oh, misspoke. There are a few train cars in a box. Lionel Savings Bank 6050. Meridian and Bigby 103. Mason Dots from Tootsie Roll Industries. I don't see a code. A Santa Fe locomotive. I do not see a number. Popsicle, Twin Treats, PRR, P29016. Washington Crossing, American Revolution Bicentennial, 1776 to 1976. GATX 85761. Just to give you an idea of what these last few boxes have been like. In the bottom of this box that I was going through is just the tiniest little piece, with some fuzz on it. I don't know if you can quite make that out. Hold this up here. It looks like the back of a car, back of a train car. Just the tiniest, a tiny little delicate piece. It was loose. And between the 3 boxes, I'm gonna say there's 1,000 pieces that are like this. Wish me luck. If you have any advice, what did you do with your old train set? What would you do with these many trains? If someone left their train set to you, what would you do with it? How would you get rid of it? Would you put it back together? Would you attempt to put it back together? Is it just a ton of work unless you're just an obsessive collector? I am an obsessive. I'm not going to obsess about this. I do have to do something with it, much like all of these boxes. I have found that in doing these videos, if you ever find yourself in my predicament, doing the videos actually helps because it allows you to have a record, and going through the items digitally after the fact to inventory, find out what was there, what you want to keep, what something's worth. A lot easier to scrub through the video, stop, start, than it is to have to not just the dust, the debris, everything up in the air, but just the massive amount of stuff when you take a tub and you open it up and spread it out. It can be a little daunting. I think that's probably, to be fair, one of the reasons that I have been so lax about doing anything with these tubs for so long. Have you found yourself in a similar situation? Please let me know. If you have my sympathies. It is a lot of work. Thankfully, these are collectibles. It is fun. I am prone to pick at my phone, pick at my iPad while I'm watching TV. What was that? Those comics? What was the volume number? Scroll through to see what something's selling for, see what the market's like, see what, am I the only person that has it? In my own case, forgetting all of this for a minute, I purchased through an auction online, I purchased a blind box essentially of toys the other day. Just because it's the way I'm wired. I spent $20. I got a bunch of old vintage odds and ends, Hot Wheels, Ertl trains, tractors, probably 25 Hot Wheels, no red lines, but Hot Wheels are Hot Wheels. They were all vintage. Learned a lot about color racers, which I did not previously know much about. Color racers are Hot Wheels that change color with temperature and water, hot water, cold water. Had no idea. Came well after my time. Wish I'd kept all of my red lines from when I was a kid. I do remember the Tootsie Toy trains, similar to the Dinkies. The tin toys, the tin cars. I was not a fan of those when I was a kid. I preferred the much sleeker, smooth rolling Hot Wheels. The Dinky toys, I think I have a much greater fondness for those now than I ever did as a child, just because they're vintage. It is a time and place toy. I think that if you showed your average Tootsie Toy, I think I said Tinky Toy several times, Tootsie Toy, little mechanical, hard, metal toy to a child today, they would probably be about as interested probably as I was back in the 70s. But I also got some other things. I got some little keychains that, you put a dime in one side. It looks like a little barrel. It had a dime in one side and a nickel in the other. It's just a tiny little piece of plastic, probably came out of a vending machine. And was able to, with just using Google Lens, the image search on eBay, found it. Found an old pencil sharpener. Looks like a TV from the 60s. Yay big. It's just a little red, but it's a color television set with a baseball player that moves when you move it. I believe that's called a lenticular. Don't quote me on that. It's when the image appears to shift. But it's fun to just, play with a small box like that, price it out, sell it, keep something, pick at it. It's a $20 investment. Trust me, there's much worse ways to spend $20. My joke is it keeps me off the streets. Thank you for watching. Wish me luck with all of this. I'll see you next time.